Welcome to Sacramento State Stadium. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Toledo Rockets and the Sacramento State Hornets. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Catching up with the Sacramento State head coach before the game, he understands coming off that emotional upset win against the #1 team in the country last week.
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Toledo's offense will get first crack at it here. We expect to see plenty of this guy in Corey Smith, one of the better running backs in all of college football and a vital cog in this offense.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Coming into the game, the defense talked about, man, they really wanted to get to this quarterback. Well, it didn't take long. 2 plays in, they get to him, and they get the sack.
And this is not the way they envisioned the opening drive going with the 3rd and long coming up. Right side, it's Bond. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. The Rockets will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Not a lot of room to field this one. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did. He was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Well, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Out wide right, it's Williams. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. In the red area, it's Curtis. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keep it on the ground. Got him right there. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Sacramento State.
And listen, my job is to get it to my playmakers like this guy on the outside. He'll do the rest. They'll get in the end zone. Nice catch, but to finish it with a touchdown.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They tried to get the wall set up for him. Not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. The give on the counter. Nowhere to go. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run him again. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. 3rd and long coming up. Dropping back, it's Richter. Under pressure. Couldn't set his feet. And the Rockets decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. And they'll stop him right there on the return. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Takes the handoff. It's Curtis. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. He wants to throw it. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. And here comes the punt team. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Running inside, it's Smith. He's got enough. Still running at the 40. Turning on the Jets. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. They're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. From the gun, it's Curtis. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Just feeds the running back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Left side is Coleman. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Using his legs, it's Curtis. Got enough for the 1st down. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a 1st down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Jukes his way for more. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Hits inside, it's Curtis. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Looking for running room. Turning it on. Got enough space. Touchdown, Sacramento
decision by the quarterback there in the RPO. He's reading the keys on defense. They say hand the ball off. You want to do that. When you've got a guy this special in the backfield, David, get him as many touches as possible.
And a lot of times on those RPOs, the defense just has to hesitate for a second, and that little pause will open up those creases, and he takes full advantage of the defense just freezing for a second, makes the big, long touchdown run.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Had to force that one.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
He's got 69 yards on the ground, and he is well within striking distance of a 1,200-yard rushing season. Finds his target. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. The Rockets are moving quickly down the field. Straight ahead, it's Smith. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Fires to the wideout. Right side, it's Bond. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Smith takes the handoff. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's White. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. And the Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs. Out wide right, it's White. Oh, he's got some space. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Out wide left, it's White. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Keeps it on the option. Finding some room. Brought down. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll take the penalty and move them back. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Scanning the field, it's Richter. Fires to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Good right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The run inside. It's Curtis. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. They'll ride him again. Sees a crease. Still on his feet. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Some misdirection with the counter. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Cuts it upfield. It's Curtis. There he goes. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Trying to move them on the counter. There's a crease. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? He wants it all. Touchdown, Sacramento State. He got it. Beat down in bounds. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Richter. They're all over him. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Rockets will punt this one away. Hauls it in at the 40. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. He leaves it with the back. And he's brought down after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The play fake. Fires to the middle. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up 3rd down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Toledo hoping to get things going on this drive as the offense takes the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. RPO complete. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Quick give. It's Smith. Punches ahead. They'll give him a yard to the 13. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own territory. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. Gets it out to the 22-yard line, and that'll be enough for the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Right side, it's Newell. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. The fake and wants to throw. Just had to get rid of it. They'll need a bunch on second down. Wants to keep it in the air. Caught. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock.
And look, I know they don't have a big explosive play on this drive, but you gotta love...
Makes the grab inside the 30. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. And the Rockets, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Keeps it on the bootleg. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Richter. Oh, pressure's coming. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Toledo!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Ready to try the point after. And they tack on the extra point to cut the lead to 21-17. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The option, the keeper. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Second and long here.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of this QB. He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
Looking to throw on third. Left side is Curtis. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Curtis. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They drag him down, and good coverage that time by the special team. Looking to throw, it's Richter. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Long way to go on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on second down. Rush right in his face. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They boot it away on 4th down. Trying to take it back. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wants to throw on first. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. These DBs going to give a little cushion. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
One of the biggest days of the college football season, and we've got you covered here from the EA Sports Studios in Orlando. And we begin with a look at Miami University taking on the Buffalo Bulls. And it's the Red Hawks coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. This ball club now stands at 6 wins. They've ensured themselves at the very least of a 500 regular season. Now back to your game in Sacramento. We figured we'd be in store for a defensive stalemate. Instead, these two teams have moved the football on the ground. Kind of a throwback game, and I'm not sure there's any need to change it up in the second half.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Running inside, it's Curtis. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Finds a crease, it's Curtis. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. Looking to move the chains, they throw it complete to the left. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. Working the ground game. Breaks into the open. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand, trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. They'll send the back in motion. Second down to the air. Grab behind the line. It's Collins. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. From the gun, it's Curtis. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be fourth down. Hunt is on its way. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. The Rockets offense is back on the field. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. They were all over it. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Smith's got it. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The handoff. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a fourth down. The Rockets will bring the punt team onto the field. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Making his first move. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll try the counter. Sweet cut there.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
give to the running back. Turning it on. He's stopping. He's got enough to move the chain. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking for space. It's Curtis. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Hits inside. It's Curtis. Maybe a crease. He's at the runs it into the house. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper came on a 34-yard jaunt to the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Rockets offense looks primed and ready to launch on this drive. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. And the Rockets in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quarterback keep. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Pull down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down. The Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Straight ahead, it's Smith. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Going to try to get it himself. Might have gone into that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the 1st down. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Quickly to the tight end. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Rockets are marching down the field. To the air, it's Richter. He'll pull it down and run. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And it's knocked away, incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the 3rd quarter. Our final quarter is on deck, and it looks as if they are ready to go. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Trying to squeak through the pile. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Got to make the play on 4th. Converts on 4th down. Still going. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. Motion from the wideout. The run inside. It's Smith. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Turns up, it's Newell. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Rushes on. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And it's good! And they're back within a score here in the 4th.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's Wilson. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. On the run, it's Curtis. This time, they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. Second down, gonna throw it. Look out! And they got him.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Out wide left, it's Coleman Williams. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Pulls it in at the 25. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll try the right side. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff again. Hard running there. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll run the screen. Nice move there. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick give. It's Miller. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Bond. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Moves the pocket. It's Richter. Back's got it on the screen. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Breaks through. It's Smith. He's past the sticks. He's got 99 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Tight end now in motion. Going with the counter play here. Makes a man miss. Getting worked on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Do they have another 3rd down conversion in the bag? Already 2 for 2 on this drive. It's 3rd and 2. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Rockets kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Left side is Simpson. Could not make his way to the corner. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Gives it. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Had nowhere to go with that one. Had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. Snapped on 4th down. Lets it go to the end zone. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Ball changes hands, and the offense finds themselves backed up inside their own 10. He goes out of bounds across the 15 at the 16. That's a solid pickup on that one. If they can pick up a yard here on second down, that might put this one in the books. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. 3rd and 6 yards to go. They'll run it on the counter. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Fields the punt. He got nothing on the return. Outstanding job there. Back to throw, it's Richter. Makes the grab. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a 1st down.
Man, this is really good complimentary football so far. Like, you're down in the 4th quarter. Your defense has to get...
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Back to pass on second down. Out wide right, it's Newell. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Under pressure. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Throws to the wideout. Makes a grab past the marker. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. Throws for the tight end. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They'll need a bunch on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about, what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.